All right, everyone. So let's take a look what we have in the end, right? Let's review. A render connected to our GitHub, cloned our repository, installed everything from our requirements.txt file, and installed all our dependencies, ran gunicorn production server. This is why it's important to have our gunicorn dependency here in requirements.txt, otherwise the deployment will fail. And now what it's telling us, our service is live. Now, what does that mean? That means that before we had our application running at localhost 5000. Now we have our application running at the following address: https foodie supabase example on render.com. Let's open that up. Let's take a look. And now we actually have our application running on the web. Let's sign up. Let's get somebody like Steve in here, and Steve will have a great email, and he will have a strong password named password. And now we will sign up. We won't remember that. And we will go, and now Steve is signed up, and Steve can view all the great recipes. Great, everything is running. Let's check out our Supabase, and let's select all from users, where username is Steve, and run this query. And look, Steve is here with steve@mail.com email, and he signed up. Our application is live, deployed on a server on render, and we are using our Supabase, and our Supabase is hosting our Postgres database. Great. Now let's review a couple things before we part here. In the dashboard, our application is shown here with the status deployed. Now if we jump back in here, we can change the environment variables here. So if you want to add them, remove them, whatever. Remember, environment variables are only for you, right? So after this video, I'm going to be going and disabling this particular database and disabling this particular Sputnacular API key. Other than that, we can go here and change our application name, change our region, and of course, if we really wanted to, we can either delete the application from render or suspend it. Deleting it takes it away. Suspending it basically puts it on pause. Some of the settings here. You can explore some of the settings by yourself. It's really up to you. And here we have all the logs. So if some errors happen, this is where your log is going to live. Other than that, that's all there is to it. Couple of things, right, to review. Make sure all of your dependencies that you're using within the application are listed in the requirements.txt file. Make sure that you have gunicorn here as render needs it. Other than that, everything should work. Should is the key. Sometimes it doesn't. Usually it's version conflicts. Let's say that you're using Python version, let's say 3.10, but on render you selected 3.9. This is where things might clash. But if they do clash, your console output is here in the logs. That's it. Set up everything, set up Supabase, set up render, everything is running. Good luck.